As you can see from the title, you've probably clicked on this video because you're struggling with this thing as well. And I can say easily and safely that once I eliminated this one thing, everything started to become a lot easier for me, and I just handled my life a lot easier. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to have any problems in your life. Things will still come your way, and you'll still have problems in your life. But one thing I can attest to is that when you eliminate this one thing or all these things that you're struggling with, life will become a lot easier. And I don't know what you're going through, I don't know what your journey is, but primarily on fitness, because this is what I focus on. I focus on fitness. Ever since I eliminated these things, my fitness journey started to become a lot easier. I started seeing a lot more growth. Now, I always say this, I'm not like the strongest of fellows, but definitely, higher in the rankings. And I have just started my journey recently, and I've got a lot more to work on. But if you've been watching me for a while now, you can tell that like my growth has been exponential. Sorry, I stumbled on my words there. But as you can see, I've definitely been consistent. And if you've been following along with my push-up challenge and, just started my ab challenge recently, been going like a lot more, consistently as well. Playing football, as you can see my boots on the left with my football. And I just love sports. I love exercising. I love fitness. And this is the reason I've chosen to get into this niche and help other people like yourself and others to, actually find success in their fitness journey. I've worked with a lot of people that, have a lot of weight, fat shits, and and I don't mean to say that in a way that puts them down or anything. It is just the matter of what it is. And, everyone can attain their fitness to the desired level that they want to achieve. It just all, like I said in the previous video, it takes is just having the right mindset. And when you have that right mindset, then you can put in the actions, because you've got to become who you want to become. First, you must become, and then you can do the things that you need to do after you have the mindset of that belief, and then after you will have what you want to achieve. So, as I said, I actually eliminated all of my addictions, and after doing this, I will safely say that this was probably one of the hardest things I've ever been or battled through in life, because I love my vices and they had a hook on me that I didn't see in the past. And that's why I just wanted to share like my story with you people today, because I know a lot of people, especially young men, are like struggling with addictions, and this is holding them back from, you know, boosting their careers, improving their fitness, their finances, and it does have a strong toll on people. And you know, the people that are selling these things, they know what they're doing. They're marketing it to us, making us weaker. It affects our bloodstreams, our blood, literally everything. Like if you look at people that vape, eventually after several years of vaping or smoking cigarettes, uh, smoking the cannabis, all these types of things, alcohol, these things actually shrink us and make us weaker in the long run. And if anyone, like, I don't care who you are, who you think you are, if you think that taking these things is going to make you stronger, or it's helping you with stress, or it's actually aiding you in any shape or form, you are absolutely deceiving yourselves. And if you think you're going to like live long and have a fulfilling life, like you're just deceiving yourselves. And like, just stop being a little dumb shit and wake up to reality, because like, how long are you just gonna be stupid? You're just gonna be stupid your whole lives. Like Eddie Abu would say, wake the fuck up. So genuinely, what I've noticed from firstly, I've never really been someone that's, drank a lot of alcohol. But in the times where I do drink alcohol, I'd always notice myself, one, yes, definitely being more carefree, but on the other hand, I would be a lot more clumsy. I would feel weaker. Like, I'd feel confident, but when it actually came to doing things, I was definitely not self aware. And, being self aware, having self control, having discipline, it requires, sobriety. And obviously, I'm a Christian and I believe that, like, you always have to be diligent and have self control. But a lot of people will probably bash me for this, but avoiding alcohol will definitely be a massive indicator of how you can improve your health. And if you can reduce the alcohol or limit it to like once a month, once every couple months, I'm telling you right now, your fitness will improve by so much. And you don't have to take my word for it. Go keep drinking alcohol, go keep doing what you want to do. But if you really truly want to get on a journey where you want to improve your life, improve your fitness, your body, the way you look, to feel more confident in yourself, then definitely reducing the alcohol will allow you to achieve that. Now, for the people that are weed smokers out there, I understand that quitting weed will probably be the hardest thing you ever do in your life. And take it from someone that has done it for a long time. But after quitting, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely, or I've definitely seen a massive impact in my life. Now, just, to throw it out there, your first several weeks of quitting will not be easy, and you'll probably relapse and you'll probably go back into it. If you have friends around you that do it, then it's just literally, you're just not gonna quit. If you have people around you doing it and you're chilling with them and they're doing it, they're asking you, oh yo, just hit this one. Oh, it's just one, man. Like, and you don't have a strong mind for yourself, then 9 times out of 10 you're probably not gonna quit. So I'm not saying like cut these people off, but for a period of time, just tell them I'm on my own journey right now. I need to I need to level up. So I'm gonna have to just avoid these link ups for a meantime. And that's what I had to do. And it worked. And now I can chill around the people that still do it. And it doesn't affect me. But I mean, at the end of the day, guys, if you think about it, if your friends are still doing these things, observe their life. And I'm not like judging anyone right now, I'm just being a critical thinker. Observe their lives, and do you aspire to be like the people that are doing these things? Like, do you want to become this type of person? Like, do you see them as successful people? Do you see them as people with high social status, a lot of finances, wealthy, like wise people, people that are like seeking knowledge daily? 9 times out of 10, they don't even probably know how to read a book. So hang around people that you want to aspire to be like. The people that you aspire to be like are not, they're not chilling around just smoking weed, drinking alcohol, vaping. Like, these guys are actually out there working, putting time into their businesses, training employees. They're just out there hustling and grinding, focusing on their health, meal prepping, going to the gym, using the sauna, getting massages. They're putting their health first. They're not destroying their health, because these things actually destroy your health. Yeah, it might feel good in the moment you're doing it, but in the future you'll regret it. And that's the reason I make these videos, because I just want to be as honest, as transparent as I can, just to help as many youth as I can as well. It could be friends, family members watching this video. I'm just trying to be honest. So you can judge me all you want, but at the end of the day, it's not like I'm encouraging people to do anything bad. So be it as it will. And finally, vaping. Vaping is terrible for your health and very highly addictive. And I wouldn't encourage anyone to start, or, I wouldn't, you know, admit or, persuade anyone to get into, vaping or doing anything of that sort of thing, status, because that is probably going to damage your health. Like I noticed that every time I used to vape, my lung health, like I'd feel breathless, especially when I would do like cardio. So especially, I play a lot of football, and anytime I used to do it, like I'd literally do it before the match. Like, do you know how stupid that is? I'd literally do it before the match, and then after the match, I'd do it again. That sounds crazy, pause on that. But yeah, I'd literally do it, like, and then I go home, do it again. It's just like, it was so addictive, and it makes you feel breathless. Like, during the game of football, I'd run for like 5 minutes, and then I'd just be like out of breath. I'd literally be holding my chest, like holding it, like so breathless. And, you know, if it's affecting, if you can feel a pain, like after doing something like that, if you can feel a pain, or if you feel breathless after doing stuff like that, it just proves that you're not meant to put it in your body. And I mean, like, I'm not trying to force you guys to do anything at your own time. Like I always say, you have to want to do something if you want to achieve it. I will always say this. I'm just guiding you. I'm just sharing my experience. And after I quit, I like my cardio, I can run for hours now. I mean, I don't run for hours, but I know that if I left my house right now, I could go on a jog and run from here to like, London Bridge and come back. Like I'd be fine. I might, be a tiny bit breathless and be sweating, but like before I could literally run for the bus and I'd be cooked. Like I'd be absolutely finished. So stop vaping. It's not worth it. It messes up with your teeth. It affects your lungs. In the long run, it's just not going to be worth it. Just as bad as smoking, just as bad as alcohol. A vice is a vice for a reason, and you know, these are addictions for a reason. They always come with, symptoms, withdrawal symptoms, and anything that comes with a withdrawal symptom is usually something you should, like be careful to start. Prevention is better than cure, prevention is better than cure. And, if you're going to start something, always think, if I stop doing this thing after starting it, will I get any withdrawal symptoms? Like if you eat a banana for like 10 days straight, and let's say you get addicted to eating bananas, if you stop eating bananas, there's not going to be a withdrawal symptom. If you start drinking more water, like let's say you drink 2 liters of water every day for 10 days straight, you're not going to get a withdrawal symptom for drinking water. But when you start vaping, 10 days, you do that in a row, you stop, now you're addicted, like you need it, you crave that dopamine hit. You crave, just the feeling of releasing and or putting smoke into your system and releasing it. So just think about it. It's your health, and I want everyone in my community to be, you know, not like Superman or not like the Incredible Hulk or anything, but I want you guys to be fit and, feel happy, and then share this experience with the younger ones in your family because they pick up habits just as easily as you do. Just imagine you pick up habits from your friends, your co-workers, your colleagues, etc., etc. Just imagine like a younger child. They're watching you doing something, they're looking up to you, and they're just gonna follow. And then you'd probably get angry at yourself for them starting something, knowing that you did it yourself. I used to always like feel bad because I had like, siblings in my family that would have the same, retrospect where they'd follow suit. And, all I can do now is just be a better figure for those type of people because I don't want to like be a bad influence or anything. And then you will eventually have kids if you don't already have kids. Like I see so many parents smoking cigarettes around their kids and then they'll go kiss their kids on the lips. Like I'm just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, but it's their kids, they raise their kids the way they want. But we as a community, we're not going to be like that. We're going to, tackle our vices, tackle our addictions, and, get better health. so we can have people that desire being around us. And, we're leaders. We're not going to be followers, we're going to be leaders. Forget all these pharmaceutical companies that are trying to like get us addicted and hooked onto things so they can control us and waste our money. Like, we're better than that. So drop a like, share this with someone that, will truly value this video. And I hope someone has gained some value from this, because your health is paramount. It's been your boy Paul Khadar. Love you guys all. We out. Peace.